be repaired, the police could not determine who the real killer was. At that moment, several nurses entered. They testified that the woman had killed her daughter, saying they had just seen the woman walk into the room carrying a kitchen knife. With both witness testimony and physical evidence complete, the police initially concluded that the woman was the murderer, but the woman steadfastly refused to admit guilt, believing the evidence looked like it had been planted to frame her. Not only had her husband insisted she killed their daughter, but even her best friend maintained she was the culprit. In this situation, the woman recalled the earlier events, realizing she had long suspected the intimacy between her husband and her best friend, but she had not exposed the two. She never imagined that now her best friend and husband would join forces to firmly believe she was the murderer. The woman pointed out that when her daughter died, both her husband and her best friend had been in the hospital, so they too could not be cleared of suspicion. Just as the police were about to take the man back to the station for further questioning, the best friend immediately blocked them and revealed the truth. She claimed the woman suffered from a mental illness, and therefore did not remember killing her daughter. Looking at the medical records handed to her by her best friend, she could not believe it, thinking it was a ploy to fabricate evidence of her mental illness. Suddenly, a message left by her daughter fell to the floor. Her daughter had reminded her to take her medicine on time, 1 pill a day. But these still could not fool her. She was certain her husband and best friend had set her up. Unexpectedly, in the next moment, her daughter's voice called out in the hospital room. The woman immediately became deeply unsettled, instantly plunging into self-doubt. The husband claimed she was hallucinating, since no one else had heard any sound. The woman remained convinced she was not ill, speculating that the sound was a pre-recording prepared by her husband, intended to make her believe she was mentally ill and had killed her daughter. She demanded her husband produce the remote control, but the man secretly hid it, telling the police to stop the woman from making trouble. Since both witness testimony and physical evidence were now complete, they should arrest the woman immediately. In fact, the woman had long known about her husband and best friend's affair, and she had hired a detective to investigate. She eventually discovered the fact that they already had a child together. Seeing this situation, the police had reason to suspect the two had conspired to eliminate the woman. Therefore, they decided to arrest the two and bring them in for questioning.